There was a big city, full of lights, but empty from within. In that same city lived a girl. Her name was Zara. Zara wasn't very rich, nor very poor, but deep inside she was very tired. She worked at a small bakery, where people came and went all day, but no one really cared about anyone. Every morning at 4 a.m., the alarm would ring. Zara would open her eyes and stare at the ceiling for a few moments, as if asking herself, "Is this really life?" She would get up, quietly get ready, and go to the bakery. She kneaded dough, worked the oven, and made bread for people. People came, paid, and left. No one even looked at her. One day, after work, Zara opened her phone and started looking at her friends' pictures. Someone was in Dubai, someone in Turkey, someone posting with a new car. Zara slowly turned off her phone and said to herself, "Maybe I'm really not special." One day, it was raining heavily, the streets were empty, and the bakery wasn't busy either. Just then, the door slowly opened. A young man walked in. His clothes were wet, his face was troubled, and his eyes held a strange helplessness. He came to the counter and hesitantly said, "Can I get a piece of bread? I don't have money right now." Zara paused. A thought instantly crossed her mind. What if the owner sees? I might lose my job. But then, she looked into his eyes. He wasn't lying. He was truly hungry. Zara took a deep breath and said, "Please sit down." She went inside and came back with a plate, bread, curry, and a cup of tea. Tears filled the young man's eyes. He couldn't say anything. He just lowered his head and started eating. After finishing, he stood up and softly said, "I will never forget this." Months passed. Zara got busy in her life again. That incident almost faded from her memory. One day, an expensive car stopped outside the bakery. A well-dressed young man walked in, confident and composed. He came straight to Zara and said, "Do you recognize me?" Zara looked carefully and was shocked. It was the same boy from that rainy day. He smiled. "That day, if you hadn't helped me, I might have given up," he explained. "I was going for an interview. I was weak and starving. I had almost lost hope. But because of your kindness, I gathered courage and got the job." He paused, then said, "Now I run a company, and I want you to work with me." Zara was stunned. Red heart final message. In life, we never know which small act of ours might change someone's life. But one thing is certain. Sparkle's kindness is never wasted. Sparkle's good deeds always come back. And sometimes, a single moment writes your entire story. If you've read this story till here, then do one thing today. Show kindness to at least one person. It may seem small to you, but for someone, it might mean everything.